Right, today's video we're going to be talking about my BO7's beta experience and how everything's really been going down today in terms of like the maps, the mechanics, and just giving you guys my opinion. And by the way, this is my personal opinion. You can agree, we can agree to disagree. Anyway, before we start with the video, I want to make sure you guys can comment, like, share, and subscribe to this video. And yeah, hit that bell button, and we're going to get straight right into the video. Right, I'm going to give my personal opinion on the movement mechanic. Now, the movement mechanic in this game, as it's stated on the tweet, as Call of Duty has tweeted themselves, first look, next level Omni movement. Omni movement is a more dynamic than ever with enhanced movement tuning and the addition of wall jumps for fluid traversal. Additionally, to the further refine the movement in Black Ops 7, tactical sprint will shift into a selectable perk. Now, there's a few key points I want to actually mention about this specific movement mechanics in this game. First things first, I want to talk about the wall jumping. The wall jump in BO7 is a bit weird. I'm not actually a huge fan of the wall jumping. I preferred wall jumping as a past thing. I feel like wall jumping is a recycled bit of mechanic from Black Ops 3. We've had that even in Advanced Warfare. We had wall jumping because they had exosuits. Whether we don't have exosuits in Black Ops 7. So I feel like wall jumping was it's recycled piece of it's recycled content from other CODs. Next up I want to talk about is the movement being a perk. That's cool. I mean, what they mean by that is the tactical sprint. There's a perk in there's a perk called tactical sprint. I think it's a red perk, and I think what it does, it makes you just run longer with tac sprint. It makes your tac sprint last longer, which I've got on, and which I'm obviously a movement player, so I'm more like, I'm a movement player myself. Like, I look at YY Demons, I look at Zyro, I look at the Chaser, I look at all these people, and I watch movement players myself, and I'm a movement player myself. I've been a movement player for like 7-8 years. So when I have a feel of the sliding, for example, the sliding is more smooth. The sliding is more smooth, I'll give them that. But what they should have done in this Call of Duty was make the movement MW3 again. Whether there's no B-hopping, which I'm actually ashamed of, and I don't like the fact that Omni movement is getting carried over to Black Ops 7. I'm not a big fan of that, because here's the thing, right? I feel like Black Ops 7 is a brand new Call of Duty, isn't it? And since they're bringing back Omni movement, which I swear to you, I think COD was like, at one point they were saying they're not going to bring back Omni movement. We will not carry over Omni movement. I remember them saying this, and all of a sudden they're now carrying over Omni movement. I think it's a lack of ideas and a lack of development. Because like Omni movement is a Black Ops 6 thing. That's not a BO7 thing. So the movement is a bit lazy designed. I don't like how you can like wall run and jump. I'm not really a fan of wall run and jump, and that was a recycled mechanic, the wall running and jumping. In terms of the running, the running is literally normal, like the running is like Black Ops 6 running. I like how you can actually, what do you call it, the left and right sliding is open, but again that is Omni movement, but like that does help, that helps as well. But I wish they kept the movement more simplified, simple. Simplicity, simplicity is amazing. So yeah, I wish they kept the movement mechanics a bit more simple, not too all over the place, like wall run and jump, and you can do like 20 different things. And another thing I want to mention is Warzone is going to be adding a new movement mechanic called combat rolling. Now, what combat rolling is where when you combat roll, you go third person for a couple of seconds when you do this animation, and then it puts you back in first person. Now that, look, I'm not a fan of, again, combat rolling. Come on, that's come on, that's like, I don't know about rolling. I don't want to see roly polies in Warzone, you know. So let me know what you guys think about the movement mechanics. Have you played the beta? Have you tried out the early access? Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think about the beta. If you guys have played the beta yourselves, let me know in the comments down below what you guys think about the beta so far. Moving on. Right. Next thing I want to talk about is actually the maps. Now, these both maps in the beta were okay. They're not my type of maps, to be honest. You had Exodus. It was like it wasn't my type of map. It was too close. I'd say what I mean by close is the spawn points. Now, in both these maps, Exodus and Forge, the spawns were very close. And what I mean by close was, well, you can spawn trap someone very easily in BO7 with these spawns, because I feel like they've made the spawning easy to spawn trap people, because of they want the new players to have a feel of what the spawn killing is like. Back in the old COD, it's quite hard to do. Whether this COD, it's like super easy. I remember in one of my matches, my whole entire team was kept held. Like, we were spawn trapped for at least 5 to 10 minutes of the game because, well, the spawns are too close. Oh well, it's the same with both of these maps. Now, both of these maps have, you know, the designs are okay, the looks are, you know, different, but I feel like the spawn in these two maps, they're just both too close. But overall, map-wise, like, I like how you've got platforms lined around, scattered throughout the map, so you can actually, when an enemy comes, you can jump and kill your enemy, or you can take some cover and, you know, shoot your enemy down. So I like that, how they've added some cover and some protection around the maps. And they're new. The maps are new. It's different. It's a new and different environment. You don't want like a map you played 4 or 5 years ago and you know every single corner. It's like a new map, a new development that people now need to get used to, you know, these two specific maps. And they're okay maps. I'll give them probably like a 6 out of 10, you know, these both maps. So yeah, that's my opinion for the maps and the spawn. I feel like the spawns are just not that great, but you know what, it's all good. Moving on. Anyway guys, that is going to be the end of this video. If you did enjoy this video, please make sure to like, share and subscribe, and do hit the notification bell, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.